I am not fast forwarding through this. This is part of the game, and you have to experience the sack carrying. It's the most realistic sack carrying you will ever see in a video game.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Alright, welcome back to Play Session 3. Kingdom Come Deliverance. I've adjusted the settings. It should be a little clearer. Less motion blur, more sharpness.
A nobleman, sir?
Should be finally getting into the game proper. This has like all been introduction up to this point.
Basically, my father, God rest his soul, bequeathed his estates to me when I come of age.
Ah, what's complicated about that, sir?
I like listening in on the conversation.
And everything. But the thing is, it's up to a bunch of nobles that my father appointed to decide when I'm of age.
You seem quite adult to me, sir.
Yeah, I should think so. But they keep dragging their heels about it.
I wonder why.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door
Seriously.
yesterday.
It's all the
We're
more
in
cause
great
for
shape for just about
merrymaking.
dying.
Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday.
Oh, you know what? I need
That's
to change
the
the
third
setting.
time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, it's not a lot of options. There.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
Brutal cutthroats.
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Not
Whoa,
humans again.
That's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us?
Pray.
But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is,
Awkward cut there.
how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever.
Her purse going through the
Anyway.
table there.
With a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall,
Not wrong.
you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles.
Do I still have
So I'll
pebbles?
save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I
She
examined
saw him
Hans
real close.
and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail, whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily, I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zhelioth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
This lady, dude, I owe her so much.
I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
We better.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
No,
Yes,
right.
of course.
I already took the spade.
And thanks for everything you've done, Bajana.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion.
Hell
It will
yeah.
help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana.
Recipe, excellent.
This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts.
Aye.
You have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you,
So
sir.
well spoken.
Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got...
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
The acting is just so much better in this than like Skyrim. I can't really stand Bethesda games anymore because the acting is so bad.
Then you shouldn't sell so dear. He charges twice as much as we do.
Yes.
No wonder folks buy from us. But I understand.
What about the rest of our company?
Time I'll come straight home.
Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance.
I mean, we got away.
But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that.
Exactly.
As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Like, that is my
Henry,
number one
I
priority.
like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
Yes,
And
it
save my
is.
skin.
So did I.
Motherfucker.
First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
I trust myself.
Of course, Henry.
I don't know what the guy
I
looks
know
like,
you have
but
accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw
was
him,
that the
the
nice
bastard,
knight? That
and I'll
must have
get
been
him.
the when he was in full armor.
We'll surely get him one day. I promise you.
How would you know?
And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Oh, that reminds me. There might be another sword around here. Goodbye, fair lady. Oh my god, and she give me money. What? This lady. Gonna make me cry. Such kindness in this world. Oh, that's gorgeous. Or am I just getting to the title screen? Oh no, there was an early one. Wow. Wow, this is really well done. I gotta give him credit for this. This guy, lean environment artist, showing off. Feels so real. Watching a Wes Anderson movie. This certainly feels realistic, while still feeling like a movie at the same time. I did not waste any time. Vavra. Yeah, that's the head guy. What was with that music at the end? Uh-oh. Okay. Thought it crashed.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies.
Yeah, they should.
Can't beat an
They should be
educated
dying
man
still,
of
like
medicine.
bleeding out, basically.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed. And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Gotta use my talking skills. I can get us in.
Open up!
Something I do appreciate
I
is
bear an
how
urgent
slow some
message
of these
for your
scenes
liege
are.
lord.
This really grounds you in this setting.
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa. Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai. Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses
Just
out
to
of
start
here
close.
on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries.
Oh my god.
Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes!
The rumors of
yes.
my death are greatly
They
exaggerated.
ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The
No.
captain's company was also
No.
ambushed by
That's our
outlaws.
first quest. We gotta
The
find
captain
him.
barely escaped with his life and has been delirious
Oh,
for 3 days.
Okay.
And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like.
Who dis?
Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
Who dat?
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
Ruh-oh.
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Party. Yeah. Yep. No, I was 100% right. Go get drunk. Some weird shadow things going on in the background.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
No respect at all.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars and we stink even worse.
Because they got to start you from the ground up in RPGs.
What the fuck
To
was
build
all
our
that at the
kingdom back
gate?
up.
You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Cool.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle.
Their starting
So
village.
they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Yeah, step one.
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
Time to get a job and work for a month.
Taking their time again.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this.
Yeah, I assume not.
We'd be a laughing stock.
Service is kind of slow today.
Hanash probably would understand. Yeah, we were ambushed.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend.
Yeah.
I'll tell you 4 reasons why.
It's gonna be rough.
Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Well, he's actually caring about other people. I'm amazed.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that
A
way.
reputation.
We'll
with
keep the promise we
him?
made at Pajanas. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
There's a
Audentes
lot of
fortuna
video- of,
juvat.
Food.
cutscenes in
About
this game.
bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
There you go. We got a job already.
Cheers.
Uh-oh.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond.
I was wondering.
Or the one you gave us away for.
I bear that witch.
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Kind of? I mean, not really. What would she know?
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds.
Yeah,
I
is she
hope.
with the...
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
It's Henry.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment. Doesn't half taste good today. About your captain.
Oh? Oh, hi.
It's
Poor
funny
Captain
how
Thomas
often
might
that
never
comes
get
into
back on
play.
his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits.
Yeah,
Most
about
of them
that.
are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord
Jesus.
von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha.
There's too many
So that's why
words
we
on this.
sent you for the wine. Wait a more then. I'll be right back.
Leave it out.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about.
All right, what?
I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
She works with the bandits. I mean, might as well try it.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking
Shit.
too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
She obviously is not going to admit it.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
What is going on?
I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you...
Oh, am I reporting to work?
Why you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
I'm always ready.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid
Fishing
for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
Her accent is so bad.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour
Gaining
from
so
the
much
mill.
reputation. This is like addicting.
My old man was meant to take them into the house.
Her
But as soon
accent
as he
is-
got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air.
Vanished?
The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You
Oh
have
my
to lay
God.
each sack on the planks so they don't touch the damp floor and
She's
go
my
moldy.
favorite
If you
character.
just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil.
Oh
so
my
do
God.
it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
Her accent is so bad.
All right.
Yes,
we'll do it.
more reputation. Give it
Carrying
to me.
a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
What
All
is
right.
it supposed to be?
We'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Actually, yeah, I guess I'm originally from Skalitz, aren't I?
Skalitz.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, let's ask her about
I
the
heard
wedding.
some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush.
I want an
I'll
AI
kiss for
voice
its
that just
bailiff.
talks like her.
And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married,
Maybe she is
that's
an
a
AI.
feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets itched to a bathhouse
It's,
wench.
it's so...
Will Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be.
She got real
Sameen
talkative.
is his vassal.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Sameen, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
This is real.
Who is this Sameen?
It's a place.
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Sameen. The fort and the village belong to him. Old Jan Sameen is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
I'm gonna miss her when we move on past here.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our
It's
only
like
chance.
never not funny.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother.
Svatja.
He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at art.
Good lad at art. What's life like here?
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Damn.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Is that a saying? Do yourself a mischief.
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the...
Okay.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash.
Oh,
Truth be
man.
told, it used to be better. The war might be
I
far
was just
away,
praising how good the
but
acting and
more
writing
more
in
young
this game
lads
is.
are
And
going
this,
away to fight.
this lady.
But then there's a shortage of
Where did the
folk to
effort
do the
go
work
here?
around here. And that's a big problem.
This is like one of the first major people you talk to giving you quests and stuff. Like, a little more effort.
Where can I find work here?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me. So don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask.
Not be afraid.
Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit
Oh,
odd,
she is telling
but
me.
he'll pay decently for a helping hand.
Help that.
Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner
like
there.
South
If
African?
you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then. But watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things all right.
What is
Well
that
then,
accent?
be careful.
Like Zimbabwe.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye,
Why
coming
do I
right
feel
up.
like Capon is gonna, like, carelessly rip the sacks? Alright, buddy. You gotta help
Talk
me.
to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Burgov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semine, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Everyone will
Why
be
should
there.
some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Burgov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Yeah, we're working on that.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so.
Or
You can't
you could.
expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
there's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
And we can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my
I'm gonna end
noble
up doing
piss?
all of it, aren't I?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Yeah.
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess,
See if
you
I
better
can use
forget
them
your
into
airs
it.
and graces and make some effort. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
That honestly
Henry,
sounded like the other option.
Haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Damn it.
Not so fast.
I
It's
lost
God's
reputation.
law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
No, he didn't. I just learned stuff. Okay.
It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching.
Bear in mind that I'm still your master. Enough of your insolence and start accepting your lot. In
Guess I didn't
short,
think about that.
be so kind as to get to work.
Wow.
I promise I'll
I am
make it up.
losing too much reputation. Part of me wants to reload.
Are you really not going to help me?
Am I going to
It's
lose
just a
more
couple of
reputation?
sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bellatoris and the natural order of the world? I simply cannot carry sacks.
Well, I'm afraid there's nothing else for it if we're to ever get out of this place. So, Lord or no Lord, the sacks are waiting.
Let them wait. Sacks are good at it. It's not long since I had to drag
I'm
one
still
sack
losing
through the night.
reputation.
And if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then.
I
Right,
can still push
I'll
him
get to
about
work.
it.
Alone.
Well,
Oh my god, we're like
if it
enemies
makes you feel
now.
better, I'll
No
scratch
gay
your
sex scene
back
for me.
later.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
God.
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out
Deserve
of
a
the
couple of
worst,
states.
I'll help you find your dog. As
Oh,
soon as we
that's
have
nice.
at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
And what can I get for you?
Wow. Alright, finally we're getting to like the open world. But I have to carry sacks
I'm
first.
gonna lose a whole day just for a few sacks.
Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh,
I'd like a beer.
Wait, down here.
Hey, innkeeper. That doesn't
Where am I going? Somewhere in here? This feels like a place for sex. No, this is like a bedroom. This shouldn't be that complicated to find a fucking sack. Carry the sacks to the pantry. This is totally a pantry. Come on.
They don't want to pay for it.
There isn't enough room. There isn't enough room. There. What's a sack down? There was no indication that that was the right place.
Lovely tree like that.
God
It's a
bless.
nice place to rest when
And God bless you.
The only bit of shade far and wide.
I learned,
That's
agreed.
just it. Some noble was resting under it. Not for shade, but because it was pissing down.
Here it
Not
comes.
over
More
there.
reason to leave it be.
Aye.
This is
But weather had
the
been
stuff
stormy
that
for 2
YouTube
days.
streams are made
So
of.
one
Is
the branches
carrying sacks.
must have happened.
I am not fast forwarding through this. This is part of the game, and you have to experience the sack carrying. It's the most realistic sack carrying you will ever see in a video game. Oh, what? They're not in the pantry. I haven't even found the pantry, apparently. Oh my fucking god. Put down the sack. Oh, that's in the pantry. Is this one not in the pantry? What is going on? Oh. Okay, wait. This wood constitutes the pantry. Right? Yeah? I'm guessing. I smell again? How do I smell again already? It's hard not to smell in this world. Also, I'm doing a lot of physical labor for just having almost died.
When you've got so many bandits.
What is he going on about? Do I need to get into that conversation? Oh, it's so dark. Isn't enough room. Put down the sack. 2 of 5. Okay, one of them did not count. This is so nitpicky. 3 of 5. Alright, wow.
What did you say?
Oh, he is tied up. Was wondering if this was... Oh
It was
no,
their
he's
own
starting
fault.
shit.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trusky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Yeah, it was
Where
stupid.
else were they supposed to make camp, smartass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Yeah, he's right.
But calm down, both of you.
Okay.
I'm perfectly
Let me-
calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact,
we did
I'm
run
willing to
away.
overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious
Kinda what that
occasion,
lady said.
at
That's what I
least
need
from
to
a
work for.
distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. La, 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 la.
This is high school.
You're starting to bore me.
I guess that is
you
like
and your
the-
silly
anyway.
made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Oh, I'm so
Grow up, bro.
scared.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your
I'm keeping the
broken
peace
teeth
successfully,
with
at
broken fingers.
Sort of.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Oh my god. No! I feel like he's the friend you don't want. Oh, now I have to fight? I don't want to fight.
He's the one.
Oh no.
Wait
Oh no.
We'll finish this quickly.
Why did you do that?
Stocks with him.
Kick his ass.
Oh, I'm already tired.
Yeah.
There's too many guys. Oh, everyone's fighting. It's sort of like a free-for-all.
Fuck you!
Slice him up!
Nope. No. No, no. How do I switch people?
You want to try me?
Okay, it auto switches. So, you can turn the mouse some, and that will focus. But it's very awkward. Ooh, I need to escape. What is happening? Are we supposed to like survive a free-for-all?
Slice him up!
You're not up to
To
it.
hell with
Are
you,
other
you
people
scum.
fighting each other, or is it just everyone fighting us? Oh, whoa. Nice!
Nice hit. Come on then.
Nice! Nice hits.
You're no match for
Oh,
us,
shit.
fucker.
There we go.
Nice. Know what you're made of.
Come on, I wanted to focus on the one guy. Yeah, here we go.
Christ!
Nope. I feel like we're supposed to lose this. But that would be amazing if I could survive. It just feels like no one ever shows any signs that they're about to pass out or anything. Move, move, move.
That us?
That guy is the main target. Like he's protected now on all sides. Oh, I was still conscious, right? I didn't lose.
What the hell is going on here?
Oh boy.
Grab them vagabonds.
We're having the worst trip ever. We just wanted to deliver a message. Capon, you are not a great traveling companion. Punching guards. Oh, of course, we're in the stocks. I guess I should have seen this coming.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your
Wow,
mouth shut.
Capon
and don't
really
make it
needs to
worse.
grow up.
What? You behave like a spoilt brat.
Yeah, he does.
How dare you speak? Oh. You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero,
No, thank you, Henry.
we'd have been
You
there
needed
long
to hear
since,
that.
and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off!
Shut up. Or you'll get a whipping too.
No, it's just stocks. Okay.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me. Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe
Come,
it.
our people were being murdered.
You're trying to put the blame on me?
regardless, like,
Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up to now is a tavern on Rat-Eye Green.
Now you've gone too far. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless.
Saved
You
each
couldn't even
other's
keep an
lives.
eye on your own mutt.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere.
Yeah, I'm over the
I
fighting.
understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realized it.
There's so much
You're like
story
a
going
ball
on in
and
this
chain.
game. I've hardly played the game at
I'd have
all in
bagged
these
that
first
wild
3
boar
videos.
too if it weren't for you.
I can't wait to
And
actually play
none
the
of the
game.
rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
It's the Metal Gear Solid.
Come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
Neither of them look injured, by the way.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
He's got to say that. He says that to everyone.
Isn't that Otto?
Hey! Uncle Virgo!
That was perfect. That was well done.
Oh, shit.
The swell of the music and then just slap.
Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
The acting of some of these side characters
What are we gonna
and
do?
accents is really bad.
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Oh my! I'm on my own now.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
off you
Fuck
go.
Capon. Crime and reputation. Yes. Yeah. That was the one annoying thing about the previous game is sometimes you would do something that wasn't technically a crime, but they would perceive it that way. Like someone tries to kill you, you defend yourself, that could be a crime. Or if you take some of their stuff after you defend yourself, that could be a crime. Player card reputation tab. Hmm.
Suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without
Someone
you,
wants to
you
talk to me?
stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Hey, you!
Okay. Is the game actually starting now?
You're Henry, right? Or was it the other one? Hey, over here!
Reached a new level. Alright, this might be a good pausing moment. It may start a new video now. It may flow over. Either way, stick around. Thanks for
Hey, you.
tuning in. Bye-bye.